Okay, we're doing another video. This is a walkthrough of my rooms beforehand, kind of explaining what I'd like to do when I get this room remodeled. I'm trying to speak a little higher and a little louder, so my friends, evidently it was hard to hear what I was saying on the last one. So, I will try to explain this mess, but it's really, there's no excuse. You can't come up with it. My mantle is not decorated. I just took down the Christmas stuff and I haven't rearranged anything. So, as you can see, it looks pretty schmucky. Okay, let's start out with the stuff I have to do. This little cheapy dresser thing, or whatever you want to call it. As you can see, there's my kitchen. This thing holds all my meds, batteries, all my diabetic supplies, just a bunch of junk, and I don't want to walk all over the house trying to get it. So I kind of needed it, but it's pretty nasty looking. This counter comes out far enough you could put a chair on it and eat lunch. On trouble is you'd be looking at the wall instead of the TV. It's on the wrong side. So I talked with Rick, the guy that painted and did a lot of stuff, and he thinks he could put shelves under there. Actually a cupboard, probably. It would just be like a cupboard. And it would come to the edge of this curve, because you can't do it curved, he said. Anyway, so that would be replaced with that, hopefully. It won't be any deeper than the counter. Okay, the recliner is going to go. It's the wrong color. It's going to probably go in my office. And I have all this space back here. I'm thinking I could actually put a cat tree. Doggone it, she didn't get that Kleenex box. Okay. The mirror comes down. The curtains come down. That nasty looking table comes down. However, if I use the end tables that were once my parents', it has a drawer in it and I can store some of that stuff in there and put a lamp on it. My couch is, as you can see by the arm, is really bad shape. It's made by Ethan Allen. It's probably good, but it's 20 years old, so I might have to just throw it out or give it to Goodwill. That is my junk table. Ordinarily I have it a little more cleaned off so that I can actually write on it and stuff, but I just threw all the junk on it so I could get it off the other table. Well, mostly. There's my coffee table. That is going to stay. I got that a real deal on, what's the name of that place you buy stuff? Oh, well, I can't remember. That's Marnie's little cuddler. It has to stay in the living room. And you will see various toys sprinkled around here on the floor. I hope I almost tripped on one. That, you know, they're out for her. Okay. This box is going to go, but right now it's handy to put stuff on, like the pictures that are going to go in the laundry room. This is my teal wall again. My TV's staying there. Nobody's moving that. The TV table, or whatever you want to call that underneath, that's going to stay there. And instead of having a ton of stuff on, I'm going to have like 3 pieces of something or other on there. The lamp is staying. Trisha picked that up for 26 bucks on sale, and it looked kind of 50s, so that worked out good. The fireplace. Oh, my ladder's here because I'm too lazy to go put it out in the garage all the time. In and out. These bookcases, or DVD cases, whatever you want to call them, they're going back in the office if we can find the room. I don't want those. I want built-in something or other. I'm not thinking whether floating shelves and a cupboard below, or I don't know. I have so many ideas on the fireplace that I'm going to put a facade on it. Somebody said I could paint it, but that's not going to go with this style of decor. I want something that's white and gray, light gray, that's that kind of slab-like stones, and I don't know what you call it. So far I haven't come up with a name. I would love to get, my chimney is capped. I had bees coming in and birds coming in, so I never do a fire. So I had it cleaned and capped. So I would like to put in there instead one of those electric fireplaces where it's just flames coming up. You just turn it on. Some of them even give off some heat. And I have to remember when I put shelves in, they can't come out very far or right to the wall because the window's right there. Now the curtains, see that green? That's going to be the color of the walls. I was a little worried it'd be too dark, but this room is very dark anyway. I'm going to have more light no matter what. It's never bright. So I was thinking maybe recessed lights over by the fireplace, 2 table lamps on either end of the couch when I get it. And I need to get when I say a cat tree, I mean a big tall one so she can get up high and then she'll quit getting on the counters. That painting will go. And the curtains are going to go, we're going to have the same material as we do on these kitchen curtains, only they're going to go up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Let me show this pattern a little bit better. That's the pattern of the material. It's very 50s, and it'll still have the colors we need. So we bought a bunch of material like that from England. Now I'm going to show you what is supposed to be the dining room. And again, I have all kinds of storage stuff that's in the way. This was a desk that was my mother's, but it's not antique or anything. And I'm going to get rid of it. I'd like to have a china cabinet here. I'm going to put a table. I haven't decided if I want a black table or a glass table or what I want. The floor is staying. This is laminate. It's about 10 years old and there's nothing wrong with it. This room is never used. So, and here's another storage unit. I don't know what I'm going to do with the crap in there. I still have to figure it out. This was what could have been neat. This record player, CD player, audio tape player. Oh, sorry these things are here, but I got to return them to my sister and I keep forgetting them. The lamp's going to go. It's old. So everything in this corner is going to go. The record player isn't working. When I had this room painted a few years ago, the guys moved it out to the living room. When they put it back, it quit working. I don't know what they did. Okay. The bulletin board obviously will be going. And my dolls, I need better display cases. So I would like to get some, but I would like them to be as much glass as possible with just a little metal to hold them together. This is too much wood. And I'd like to have 2 or 3 of them at that end. A table here, and here's the exciting part. What I want to do, love seat's coming out of here. We just stuck it in here when I got the recliner. I was going to make this into a parlor. It did not work. What I want to do here, I'm trying to get it so that the outside light doesn't take over. You can see. I want to have a window seat with storage underneath it, cupboards underneath it, and a window seat that really, this is a wide window. I'd like to go across all the way. I would like to have it be a little bit more luxe in here. I would like to have something that looks like raw silk for curtains, and I want them to be able to open all the way so that you get all the light that's coming here. This is the only room that has any decent light. I'm going to get rid of the ceiling lamp. Probably, I'd like to get some kind of modern looking chandelier, not old fashioned. But I don't know yet because I like having a fan in a way, but I don't use it much. That is a lawyer's bookcase. It's not going to stay in here. I don't know where I'm going to put it. That's why I need things, you know, shelves for my dolls. Okay, here's the entryway. The brown door, yuck, is going to be painted white. The closet, all my wood doors are being painted white. And the trim is all going to stay white like that. I'm going to have it repainted, but it'll be white. This, I used to love this display case, but the lights are broken in. It can't be fixed. It's 2 pieces, actually. And all my dolls are in there, and it's hard to find shelves that are tall enough. These dolls are 16 inches tall. They're way taller than Barbie's. And I have different things for my parents, glassware and stuff. Art glass, really. So I'd like to find another cabinet to go in here that is mainly glass, because my sister feels like the wood takes away from the dolls anyway. So that's that. And there's a view of the